Welcome to the Photographer Diaries podcast. I'm your host, David Scott Bowles. This podcast is about anything and everything photography. Hey! Yeah! This intro's a vibe. Today we got Sam Gomez, aka the Sam Gomez. So, what's up, Sam? You ready for this podcast?
Let's get it.
All right, cool. So, we're just going to be talking about Sam today, and he's going to introduce himself, and we'll get going. So, Sam, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you as a creator, and yeah, we'll get it going.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Samuel, but you can call me Sam. And yeah, first and foremost, I think I would say I'm a photographer and then a creative. Simply because of the fact I started doing photography first. So
cool. So Sam, I'm gonna actually elaborate a little bit. Sam is he's very modest. So Sam is a very talented local creative from the Antelope Valley, where we are from. He works with an amazing real estate marketing team called Coronado Media, and he's just killing it right now. You know, he started. He's self-taught, right, for the most part? Yeah, cool. So I mean, self-taught guy. He taught himself video. He taught himself photography. So he is like me. He is a hybrid content creator. Would you agree with that?
yes.
Cool. So I don't really have much questions planned. I should have. But let me see. What are you doing right now? I mean, I did say a little bit about the real estate and stuff, but is there anything else that you're doing? Maybe a YouTube channel? Is there maybe a project that you're working on that no one else knows about?
Oh, getting behind the scenes. Yeah. So I'm actually working to bring back my YouTube channel and trying to build that. I am working on coming back with a video on how to break your 9-to-5 mentality. I'm coming up on my first year of being a creator.
Congrats.
In August.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's tough. I think my wedding business is about to hit 1 year, which is crazy. But like, I mean, you I know when you went full time, and you can give a little bit of backstory about that, because you used to be in what
Plumbing.
Industry before? You plumbing, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds shitty.
Yeah, it was. Dealing with people's shit, literally.
No, plumbing's hard work, man. I admire that. So from plumbing, were you doing photography like as a hobby for the most part when you were doing that?
Only as a hobby, yeah.
Only as a hobby?
I was trying to get into it full time, but I really didn't have the energy and time to dedicate it. The dedication that I needed for it to take off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've had multiple jobs in different industries, different trades that taught me a lot about business and growth. And yeah, my last job before coming or doing full-time photography was plumbing.
Was there anything that you enjoyed about it? Like, did you enjoy working in that industry?
As a plumber?
Yeah. I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been the money. Like, you know, I've had some shitty jobs that, like, I didn't fully like, but there might have been something that I liked about it. Was there anything in plumbing that you liked?
I think just the knowledge.
The knowledge? Yeah.
The knowledge of being able to take it with me after.
Yeah.
So once I would scratch that, can't even speak. Once I would get my own.
This isn't edited, bro.
I know.
I don't do the edits. I'm sorry. It's too much, but that's fine. Okay, so once you had the knowledge, you were able to take it with you.
Yes, and that's with every job that I
yeah,
had,
definitely.
You know, so being able to know plumbing is a plus.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. If I ever need my drains unclogged, have you come over? Good stuff. Never mind. We'll keep it PG. So, what I was gonna save this question for the end, but we'll kind of jump all over the place. Do you have a goal for your photography business yourself, or just your journey? Do you have a goal in mind? Like, is there? Actually, let's do two parts. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years as a photographer?
Oh, wow. Hopefully, so my goal is to be more on the commercial side. So, more like Chris Howe in a sense.
Okay.
But, oh man, that's a tough question. So, I was prior to this, I was focused to becoming this.
Yes.
So now that I'm here in almost a full year, I'm starting to slowly plan out the next 5 years.
Gotcha.
So, but that's my goal. Like you said, I'm currently working with the real estate media team, which is great.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I do want to start working with commercial brands and tourism boards and traveling more.
Yeah.
And that's the road I want to take.
Okay. So, honest question.
Yeah.
Do you like real estate photography? And do you like it? What do you like about it, and what do you not like about it?
I like the fact that I get to use my camera every single day.
Exactly. I feel that. So I did real estate, and that was really the only thing. It's like, and I think as a creative, we both agree that, like, as long as there's a camera in our hands, we really don't care what we're doing, right? Like, exactly. I mean, I did I photographed. I have to stop using, because of Facebook, I have to stop using, I shot a baby yesterday. No, I photographed a baby yesterday.
Yeah.
So I photographed a baby yesterday, and, like, I'm not a baby photographer at all. But I still love doing it because it's photography, right? So, yeah.
So that's where I land, yeah. So what I do is I get to use my gear, and I'm talking about from my camera, photo and video part, my drone, my tripod, all my gear that I have for photography, I get to use every day, which is what I like. What I don't like, I really don't focus on things that I don't like.
That's good, because that's a mindset that I need to learn, like, really, like, because sometimes there's, when you harp on those, like, negative things, they just really just eat away at you, so you have to really think about the things that you really like and what you're doing. And like you said, I mean, it's we're using our cameras, we're being able to create content, and we don't have that normal 9 to 5. I mean, you do a little bit, kind of, sort of, but it's funny because as entrepreneurs, we have more than a 9 to 5, right? Like, we're always constantly working. It's hard to turn it off, right? I mean, could you agree with that? I mean, do you shut off? Like, is there a time that when you go home, like maybe a family time or anything like that maybe you like, hey, I'm not answering emails, text that has to do with anything business related at this time?
Honestly, yes. I was going to say no, but actually I do. When I wake up in the mornings, I have a mantra where I don't look at my phone besides the time or shut off my alarm. I wake up, go to the restroom, come out, and just sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, and then I just meditate. Just take in the day, the morning, and go about my day. But for the first, I'd say maybe 20 minutes, I just sit there.
I need to get better, because I swear to God, I wake up, I roll over, my phone's right next to me. So I wake up, roll over, the first thing I'm on is Instagram, Facebook, checking the emails, and it's like, I either need to get into that, like, morning side, or, like, shut it off at night, because that's another thing I'm terrible at. Like, I don't shut it off. Like, I'm answering emails at, like, 11, 12. I had a lady email me about a wedding at 1 in the morning, and it took everything out of me not to email her back. I'm like, it's 1 in the morning right now. One, why is she emailing me? And two, like, don't email her back.
Did you?
What? No, I don't think I did. I have to check. I don't know. We'll have to go back on it. But I mean, it's a business, especially when you're like, you don't have a steady income really, that like you're constantly like, oh, well, if I don't email her back, I'm not gonna get the booking, like, but if you have, with real estate, it's a little more on the steady side, because you have people constantly like getting you work. Maybe you have retainers in place and stuff like that, so it's a little different.
But yeah, I also do shut off for family time.
That's good.
So if I have a family event or just hanging out with my daughter or with my wife, I try at least not to look at my phone, Instagram, none of that, until like an hour has gone by at least. And I like to give them my undivided attention as much as I can. Like you said, it's hard. So, but I try.
And you got another one on the way, so it's going to be even crazier. Okay, if there was one place in the world that you could photograph and go to, where would it be?
Ooh. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Alps.
Yep.
Some Swiss Miss hot chocolate, maybe.
Yes, some cheese.
Some Swiss
What's it
cheese.
called?
Fondue.
Fondue,
Yeah,
yeah.
fondue's bomb.
Yeah. So that's my number one location for vacationing, photograph. I would just love to go there.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Let's go. Although my wife would be bad if I go without her.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, and that's the tricky thing. It's like, my wife always gets angry and mad at me because she's like, "You're always gonna travel." I'm like, well, I didn't decide to open up a business that you have to always be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I decided to take my business with me wherever I go. So I have the freedom to do that. And but yeah, I mean, I'd love to take her more with me, but unfortunately, that's where we're at. Right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Maybe when we both become famous YouTubers,
We'll
we
take the
could
whole
do that.
family.
Yeah. Okay. What else? What camera are you using right now?
I currently use the Canon R5.
No, it's kidding.
I know.
No, go ahead. Canon.
The Canon R5.
Great camera, honestly. I've owned a Canon R5, the R6. Just wasn't my cup of tea. It works great for real estate, though. It really does. It's like if there's a camera that I'm like, yo, you need this for this job, the R6 in particular, amazing for real estate. Just the touchscreen abilities, right?
Yeah.
I mean, would you agree?
Yep.
So you have the R5 and the R6, or?
Just the R5.
Oh, just the R5.
Yeah.
Nice. If you had a dream camera, what dream camera would you buy?
Honestly, I like my R5.
You like your
Yeah.
R5? All right. You ever shot film before?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Film is. I've done it a little bit. It's fun, honestly. I think the cool thing about film is the unpredictability of what you're going to get.
Okay.
So when you shoot a roll, like right now I have a roll in a point and shoot camera of some, I think it's like some 50, the speed is 50, it's a Cinestel daylight, so you have to its daylight is the white balance, and the speed is 50, so it only sets it to 50 ISO, and I can't wait to, I went to Olivera Street the other day in downtown LA and just shot a bunch of stuff, so I'm really excited to see how they come out.
Actually, I lied. I have shot on film. I just never developed it.
You never developed it?
I have a Canon A1.
Okay, yeah. That's a good film camera for sure. I think I probably have some rolls that I've never developed that
Yeah.
It's expensive, especially now. It's getting so expensive. Yeah, the last roll I bought the last time I developed, it was like $12, just digitals only. I don't usually get my negatives back. And then I went again, it was like $15. And the guy was like, "Oh, cost of film, oh,
Everything.
Yeah. Thank you to all the hipsters out there for keeping film alive. We love you. And you too, C41, I love you. And what else do I got? I don't know. You got anything?
What do you want to know?
What was your first camera that you bought?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
But it was a point and shoot.
Okay.
That's all I remember. And then from there, I jumped to the Canon ADD.
ADD?
I got that in 2015.
I remember you had the ADD. That's when I first met you, and we did the little thing down in LA.
Yeah.
We were shooting on the ADD. The ADD is a nice camera. My first camera was a Canon T1. And that was the first of the T series. I think it was 18 megapixels. And I had that for a while, but I'll never sell my Sony. So I say, I know.
What Sony do you have?
Right now I'm shooting on the Sony A7 IV. And then if or when they ever release the A7R5, I'll probably buy that. We'll see.
Okay.
I think it's going to be ridiculous.
I would like to try and shoot with Sony. I've never shot anything besides Canon.
Yeah.
And I know Sony is great for videos and stuff, but like I said, I focus more on photo. So
yeah, it's a great. I mean, honestly, like they say, and it's really true. It's it doesn't really matter what camera you use. It's how you use it.
Yeah.
As long as you know as long as you know composition, light, and that sort of thing, you could pick up any camera. And that's actually something I want to try. You see those things on YouTube where they do toy camera photo shoot competitions.
Dude,
we should do that for our YouTube channel. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I think that's it. We're going to keep this one a little short. Been trying to keep the episodes between 15 minutes. Sam, thank you so much for being on the show today. Guys, check Sam out. Sam. Wow. Maybe I should start editing these. I don't know. Sam, go ahead and just close it out today. Tell us where we can find you. And yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. You can find me at Instagram. I can't even speak either, man. God. On Instagram at the Sam Gomez. I do have a TikTok that I hardly ever post on. Explore and Expand is my handle on that. I have a YouTube channel, just Sammy G, all one word, which I hope to post soon. But
good.
Yeah.
Get it. All right, guys, that's it. If you're watching on Apple or Spotify, please make sure you leave a comment or anything like that. If you're watching on YouTube, remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.